Hello, Net and YouTube. Thanks for coming to my live. Nice to see you again. I think it's going to be kind of boring and slow and quiet, but I don't know. Maybe I'll be surprised. For my part, I'm going to be boring and slow and quiet. No, maybe not. That's how I'm feeling at the moment. I feel like putting some people to sleep. Like, sleep, sleep. So, I might be my main subject. Put myself to sleep here in a little bit. It was either go live or go to sleep. I was kind of on the fence about it. Maybe I'll stick to that state between the two without really deciding. I mean, I've obviously decided to go live and not go to sleep, but maybe I won't completely decide against going to sleep and I'll be like half asleep for the live, which will be a little bit different. I'm often more animated, but I decided I wanted to do a different type of live. Or, as I was saying, go live or to sleep and have sleep be a welcome outcome of the live. And I've usually got so much to talk about, and I kind of do now too. Like, I have the same things that I would talk about, but they're not so much on my mind. Hmm. Or it's just fun to test how the live works. Putting this kind of energy out there instead. Here comes the cat. Shadow is usually a staple of the live and interjects herself, as you may know. Hello, welcome. Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for moving on. Hello, welcome to the live. Just throwing a little party. Now a cat has arrived, and you. So, welcome. Nice to see you. Thanks for being here. I've got this project I'm working on with this cat. Anyway, how are you? Where are you viewing from? If you don't want to talk, I can have ways of doing something else, such as I'll sing you a song. I know this fellow always has something to say. He's not the one to tell you night from day. And now he's in your town, there's going to be a way. Just go through him to get out of the gray. In these days we're all astray. Amazing. In these nights when all the graves are raised, Who's to say it's all a play? We're gazing worlds away as we fly through the waves. I like this girl, she wants me to turn it in. She asked me where all of my life has been. We never met, just felt that look, and then I wanted to turn out all that lies within. In these days we're all astray. Amazing. In these nights when all the graves are raised. Who's to say it's all a play? We're gazing worlds away as we fly through the waves. Anyway, welcome to life. Thanks for sticking around. I'll read you a random sentence from Picked a Princess for you, that's all, replied Betsy, cheerfully. But we won't have her. We want a king, exclaimed Jacques Rose. Another added with a voice of scorn, no girl shall rule over us. The newly picked princess looked from one to another of her rebellious subjects in astonishment. A grieved look came over her exquisite features. Have I no welcome here, pretty subjects? She asked. Gently. Have I not come from the royal bush to be your ruler? You were picked by mortals without our consent, replied the moss rose coldly, so we refuse to allow you to rule us. Turn her out, gardener, with the others, cried the tea rose. Just a second, please, called Shaggy, taking the love magnet from his pocket. That's Shaggy. I guess this will win their love, princess. Here, take it in your hand, and let the roses see it. Anyway, hello, River Ocean. Nice to meet you. Thanks for being here. I was just reading a selection of TikTok of Oz, which we can read more of, or I can sing you another song. But thanks for being here. Thanks for saying hello. And nice to meet you. I'm Puffin. Welcome to the Fairy Liberation Front and Pillow Revolution. We're going to overthrow all tyrants all around the world, mostly from bed. So, hopefully you're comfortable, and if you feel like discussing anything, that's my favorite. But, in the meantime, I can sing you guys a song, or I'll read another passage of the TikTok of Oz. Another random passage. That's very kind of you, man, said Shaggy. But unless I can find the underground cavern of Ruggedo, the metal monarch, I shall never find poor brother. This king was formerly named Roquat, but after he drank the waters of oblivion, he forgot his own name and had to take another. Ruggedo. Doesn't anyone know where it is? Inquired Betsy. Someone must know. Of course, was Shaggy's reply, but we are not the ones. The only way to succeed is for us to keep going until we find a person who can direct us to Ruggedo's cavern. We may find it ourselves without any help, suggested Betsy. Who knows? No one knows that except the person who's writing this story, said Shaggy. But we won't find anything, not even supper, unless we travel on. Here's a path. Let's take it and see where it leads to. Oh, here's River Ocean. You're not a very good singer. Go ahead. Okay. So many roads take flight on both sides of the night. Our boat will pass them by on both sides of the night. And in between days, our imagination plays with its wondrous selves, you and I. Back down in Cat Town. Back down in Cat Town if you get there safely. Back down in Cat Town if you get there fine. Pink and gold and bright on both sides of the night. I think we stole away from sight on both sides of the night, and in between days our imagination plays with its wondrous elves, you and I. Back down in Cat Town, back down in Cat Town, if you get there safely. Back down in Cat Town, if you get there fine. If you go, you will find no one is around. If you can, they won't mind if you just back down. We never told these lies on both sides of the night until we passed two stone felines on both sides of the night. Back down in Cat Town, back down in Cat Town, if you get there safely. Back down in Cat Town, if you get there fine. Back down in Cat Town. Say you want to be a real boy, so why run away from me? I'm the voice inside your head now. I'm your closest company. The blue fairy watches us with our own eyes, knows we'll grow out of our lives. The blue fairy makes us real when we believe we can escape from you and me. You smashed me when I tried to warn you, ignored my ghost along the way. Tricked into gold farming, they tied you to a tree until the fairy saved the day. The blue fairy watches us with our own eyes, knows we'll grow out of our lies. The blue fairy makes us real when we believe we can escape from you and me. They tried to hide you in a donkey skin and ears. They tried to hide you in a whale. They tried to hide you in a puppet show of fears, pinned inside a splintered jail. The blue fairy watches us with our own eyes, knows we'll grow out of our lies. The blue fairy makes us real when we believe we can escape from you and me. Love's not a place you go, then you're through with it. Home isn't quite like any other town. Everywhere I go, just add something new to it. I take it with me and I never turn around. I won the race. I left the sun out in space. I was the first one on the ground. I can't complain. It welcomes me like the rain. Guess I just make a softer sound. She never knew the moon till she flew to it. He waited for her, he never let her down. Now they've got something and who knows what they will do with it. She draws the songs out of me and the other hounds. It got me by. With all the clouds in the sky, they helped me gently on my way. It wasn't far, just couldn't get there by car. I rode the things she made me say. I'm going over these grays with pinks and blues. There's too much gold here for us to use. We'll walk behind them as they wander in the stars, and they'll remind us just how close we are. I thought about the things you said to me. I thought about the things you didn't say to me. Sleeping along the way we dreamt to be. Seems we went a ways we were never meant to be. We flew on carpets through the starry skies and nights. We rubbed on magic lamps to fill us with delights. I sailed a sea of dunes under the moon to you. In caves of wonder dreams come true. I crawled beside you in the desert heat. I washed mirages out from underneath your feet. Keeping the treasures you hold buried deep. You trade your veils away for endless nights of sleep. We flew on carpets through the starry skies and nights. We rubbed on magic lamps to fill us with delights. I sailed a sea of dunes under the moon to you. In caves of wonder dreams come true. Abracadabra is the way we meet. I thought you had me when the toes curled on my feet. Sandstorms transform our faces carelessly. Your eyes are the oasis stairs to paradise for me. We flew on carpets through the starry skies and nights. We rubbed on magic lamps to fill us with delights. I sailed a sea of dunes under the moon to you. In caves of wonder dreams come true. Hello, Captain Homer. Welcome. We are the secret police. We'll arrest the memories that break in when you sleep. We are the secret police. Protect and serve the silence that you want to keep. We are the secret police. Investigate omissions that got you in so deep. We are the secret police. Undercovers wired like lovers, hiding to expose each other. We are the secret police. Tell the captain something happened. We're going in for some action. We are the secret police. We're almost invisible when we're on the beat. We are the secret police. And when you call us, then you're in for a treat. We are the secret police. The underground is waiting for you to come down off the street. We are the secret police. Undercovers wired like lovers, hiding to expose each other. We are the secret police. Tell the captain something happened. We're going in for some action. We are the secret police. Undercovers wired like lovers, hiding to expose each other. We are the secret police. Tell the captain something happened. We're going in for some action. Thank you. I'll sing the song Nothing's Good Enough. But I want to welcome Carissa. So good to see you again, Carissa. And Fazel, am I saying that right? Fazel Nori, welcome back from Afghanistan, I believe. Captain Homer, are you familiar with the book Jonathan Livingston Seagull? Yes, I am familiar. Holy Jonathan Livingston Seagull! Isn't that like a SpongeBob line too? Haven't considered the question. I have dreamt of being a bird. Yeah, me too. I mean, I think, yeah. I used to dream of flying a lot when I was a kid. So this is a song called Nothing's Good Enough. Oh, Jonathan Livingston Seagull. No, it's the sea captain from The Simpsons says it. He's like, great, Jonathan Livingston Seagull. But yeah, I'm familiar with the book Jonathan Livingston Seagull. I read it when I was a kid. It's been a long time. I've got a Rumi book on my... I might have a copy of Jonathan Livingston Seagull. But I have a Rumi book. I have fairy tales. I have a lot of fairy tales. Okay. I'll sing you the song Nothing's Good Enough. It goes like this. We can play, then we're blown away into the night until the stars are shown the day. We can play, then we're blown away into the night until the stars are shown the day. Nothing's good enough for me. We can howl until they put us out. Let us fall away, we come back through the ground. Nothing's good enough for me. We can chill. We just got time to kill. You get what's coming when you're looking for a thrill. Nothing's good enough for me. We can sleep. We've got no secrets to keep. There's nothing dreaming can't fix up in a week. Nothing's good enough for me. We can skip over the stones that slip. I'd give you anything for that tremble on your lip. Nothing's good enough for me. We can try to make the crows all fly. Don't let them go unless you know the reason why. Nothing's good enough for me. Oh, thanks for the painting compliment. Faisal said, you should build a studio. You're amazing painting. I actually have a place where I can sell artwork, but I haven't put any artwork there yet. I put some um, figurines and stuff, some collectible stuff there. I should have a show. So thank you. I will have a show. I'll put some of my artwork there. I gotta stop doing lives as much and do a little more artwork when I have time off of work. And then I'll put my artwork in the show and then hopefully get rich selling artwork, and then I won't have to work and I can do more lives and more artwork and more fun stuff too. So because it worked out so well, I'll read you another little page of TikTok of Oz. King Calico. There's TikTok there. You can see TikTok with a giant. There's TikTok in the middle. After the king made good his escape, Philo said to the dragon in a sad voice, alas, why did you not come before? Because you were sleeping instead of conquering. The lovely Rose Princess has become a fiddle without a bow, while poor Shaggy sits there a cooing dove. Don't worry, replied Quox. Tititi Hoochoo knows his business, and I have my orders from the great Jin Jin himself. Bring the fiddle here and touch it lightly to my pink ribbon. Files obeyed at the moment of contact with the ribbon. Okay, I can't read you anymore. And the spoiler alert right there. No. I sold paintings a long time ago. I used to sell paintings a long time ago. Nope. This is one I like. He looks like that. Here's another one I happen to have on hand. Looks like that. So, I could read you a page of Bobby Bobolink. I've got Bobby Bobolink right here. Whoa. Or I did. No, that was the painting I just put down. Hello. Oh, man. River Ocean. Who were you before River Ocean? What was your last account? I mean, welcome to YouTube. Welcome to Net and YouTube. What can I tell you? No, seriously. Ask me anything. I'll tell you. Carissa, you still here? I'll sing another song while we wait for you guys to get your comments together. Oh, here we go. It's Faisal. I mean, you should have your show. Yeah, I should have a show. Kinda. Well, sweet dreams if you fall asleep. But, this is pretty much my music show. And I guess since my art's in the background, there's art too. So, I could show more art, but I have to get it together because it's scattered all around the room and all around the house. Here's a song called Waiting for a Ride. It goes like this. Are you waiting for a ride? Do you have the time for me to come inside? Who's going to lead all of the lives we leave behind? Are you skating on thin ice? Are you debating if the warning signs were lies? Who's going to lead all of the lives we leave behind? Are you trading in your guides? Are you chafing at the reins that tame our strides? Who's going to lead all of the lives we leave behind? Are you tailored to your pride? Are you laying low while the others hit the heights? Who's going to lead all of the lives we leave behind? Are you faking you're alive? Are you replaying all the stages you deprived? Who's going to lead all of the lives we leave behind? So, thanks for hanging around. I guess we could do like a comedy interlude. My most timely jokes lately are, you wait and see, Mr. Quamothers, I will be mayor. I'm gonna clean up this town. And that one just came true. And if the billionaires flee Mayor Mamdani's New York City, don't let the free buses hit you on the way out. Um, do I have any more Mamdani jokes? Just those, I guess. What's your opinion on Muhammad? What's your opinion on George Jefferson? I'm not making a comparison between these people at all. But when you asked my opinion on Charlie Kirk, I just kind of wanted to change the subject. What's your opinion on Dick Cheney? I'll give you a hot take. I'll give you a hot take on Dick Cheney and Charlie Kirk. So when I expressed an opinion on Charlie Kirk, YouTube censored me. YouTube said, that's not allowed. But then just yesterday, I saw somebody express a similar opinion about Dick Cheney. And the reason I saw them express that opinion is because YouTube promoted it as like the top featured short for me to watch. I'm like, you're just rubbing it in my face that this guy, Rathbone or somebody, can say things about people, but I can't say things about people. You know, it's whatever. I mean, is that, I think that almost goes to show that changing in the last few months of your life is maybe not enough. Like, all the bad he did up until that point. No, it's not. It's just me. It's just the rules. They can use rules that don't. They can use rules that don't even. They aren't even their rules. They can just make up bullshit when it's me. So I get to be careful about what I say. I get to avoid certain topics. I get to self-censor. I get to not tell the truth about certain things, even though telling the truth about things is pretty much my brand for the most part. I mean, I'm pretty much into telling the truth about stuff. But I get to lie about things by omitting things and not answering your question directly and things like that. So I can continue to have a channel. But I get to say the things I really do care about. I get to say automatic citizenship for everyone ICE contacts. I mean, I've said that to at least 3 people that have like registered it and like said it back to me. Like they understand what this concept means. And one of them is Park Rose Permaculture. She has millions of followers probably. I don't think she's made a video about it yet, but she's seen the comment and replied. Yeah, well, I got a few of them. In general, regarding like all countries, since I know you're international, the pillow revolution, hashtag pillow revolution, I believe is something we should be doing increasingly. We should overthrow tyrants. We should overthrow tyrants from bed. We should start with one tyrant, say Trump, and then we should move on to the other tyrants. We should never stop. Like if we in America overthrow Trump, especially if we do it really easily just by posting stuff and making comments and stuff, then we shouldn't be like, oh, we overthrew Trump. Yay, we're done. We should then proceed to help every other country overthrow every tyrant out there using the same methods and stuff. And it'll be a cinch. It should be easy, honestly. One way to do it is just know that, hey, these algorithms, these platforms are designed to make sure we don't do it. So we just have to kind of go against the grain a little bit. We have to find some clever workarounds. Not to be able to say words that Trump Talk doesn't want you to say, but like a little more clever workarounds than that. Such as, you found my channel, so thanks for coming back. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for engaging. Sorry about America. Sorry about everything America did, especially to your country. There would be another one. Another what? I don't know what that refers to. You said there would be another one, but I just said a whole bunch of stuff, so I'm not sure exactly what you were talking about. Oh, I promised you guys some jokes. What are my other jokes? There would be another tyrant. Maybe. I'm presuming you meant another tyrant. No, we'll get rid of tyrants for good. We'll get rid of like tyranny for good. There's some big ways of doing it. One of them is repurposing Christianity. Like it's that big. Repurposing Christianity is a key method of ending war and patriarchy and Trumpism. We can end Trumpism without entirely repurposing Christianity, although I feel like it works so well, we should go ahead and do the repurposing Christianity as part of our ending Trumpism. So to that end, you got Jesus over here, and you got Antichrist Trump over here. And they're pretty much completely opposite. So you just do the opposite and move people away from Antichrist Trump to Jesus and love and truth and stuff. And then we're good. But that actually turns into a really big conversion of the churches, because the churches are part of what's produced Trump and Putin and other tyrants before them. So, my most popular video on YouTube was one I made about a month ago, or right before the No Kings protest. So yeah, almost a month ago, where I said I'm gonna be on that magic No Kings bus, going to 50 cities in 5 hours, with 100,000 people all in the front 2 rows, and then we're just gonna be dumping money. Like the back of the bus is just filled with money. We just dump the money. We drive really slowly through all the neighborhoods of the entire country in 5 hours, and we just dump the money out the bus so that people will come up to the bus and then they'll hop on the bus. And that actually got the most views by far of any of my videos. It's kind of funny. Well, Matt Anderson, welcome back. How are you feeling after Mamdani beat Trump and everybody? How's your night? So the nice thing about Mamdani is he beat, and the nice thing about us supporting Mamdani is we beat Trump, status quo, beat a bunch of billionaires, we beat centrist Democrats, we beat Islamophobia, we beat classism, we beat um, fascism. Like, we beat a lot of things. We haven't beat them completely into the dust so that they never rise again, but we've proven that all those things I just mentioned are giant losers. Trump, status quo, centrist Dems, billionaires, Islamophobia, all those things are huge losers. They just lost really huge, like 10% lost. Okay, Matt Anderson says, no different. It's been good. What about you? Much different. It's been, I anticipated the Zohran Mamdani win and the sweep of Democrats of all elections the other day. I knew that was coming, but I feel a lot better having it happen. Oh, let me put it this way. What I knew was coming was the votes. I knew that people were going to come out and vote for Mamdani and vote for all the other Democrats. I didn't know that they were going to get counted and that we'd actually be allowed to win, or be able to win. I didn't have that much faith in democracy. So I feel a lot better, not only because we won, but because it restored some faith in democracy for me. Like, our democracy is still functioning, as far as we can tell, still largely functioning, despite Trump's best efforts. And that's great. Like, beating Trump, everything we do against Trump is pro-democracy. And everything we do that's pro-democracy is against Trump. So we're winning. It's nice to be getting a victory. Nice to be making some progress. So, nice to be making a lot of progress. I mean, to be honest, it's not just the elections, because the elections just happened. These people haven't even taken power yet. So it's just the excitement of them taking power and what it means, the signals it sends, all sorts of stuff like that. But it's also the inspiration to other people. The fact that it's going to have like a growing, evolving effect. The fact that Trump is only around for 3 more years tops, then he's gone, and probably not even that long. Trump probably won't even make it to the end of this year or next year. So they'll probably remove him or whatever before then. But these people we just elected, we can re-elect them for years and decades into the future and keep changing things. Carissa says, Trump is shaking angrily in his diapers. That is very true. I've heard that he went silent for like 9 hours after the election. Or I think he said something like, it begins, or something like, so it begins, or something like that. Something really tyrant-like that, or something in tyrant speak. But yeah, Carissa's right. He is shaking angrily in his diapers. He is pooping himself furiously pooping himself. And then just imagining that he's pooping on us. Because we know that he imagines he's pooping on us. I don't really know that he might think that he actually did get in a plane and fly over all of us and poop on all of our faces. He might think he did that because he saw a video of it. But even if he's a little bit more coherent than that and he doesn't think he did it, we know he imagines it, that that's what he fantasizes about. That's your guy. I mean, that's Putin's guy. That's Putin's pooping guy. Chris is super cute. Carissa, you seem cute, says River Ocean. Yeah, Carissa is verified super cute. Like, anyone who's been in a live for a little while now knows that Carissa is very, very, very cute. Matt Anderson says, I need defeat. That's why Carissa and I are together. And she's super cute. Matt Anderson says, I need defeat from the enemy before I feel any different. Okay. I see what you're saying. You want Trump gone. Well, we did defeat Trump. Like, he's not gone completely, but he's taken a defeat. He's taken a big L. We did defeat Trump with the election of Zohran Mamdani and all the other elections. Every single vote that was cast, or every single outcome of every vote, was a defeat for Trump, a defeat for billionaires, a defeat for fascism. It's fantastic. A defeat for Islamophobia. So Well, specifically, the Zohar Mamdani race was a defeat for Islamophobia. It shows that Islamophobia is a loser, just like Trump is a loser. And being able to just to point to this event in history and say, see, that's what proves you guys are losers. And it proves that, like, democracy works, that all the people are like, oh, two sides of the same, all these both sides, all those people are losers. Those people are liars, and they always were. We always knew that. But this, like, proves it. Like, we can always just point to this date and say, nope, Mamdani won. Your two sides bullshit. That's not true. Both sides are the same bullshit. That's not true. Anyway, thanks for being here. I got a dusty cat in the space. Small victories lead to big outcomes. Well, yeah, I mean, there were small victories to get Mamdani to the race, but that's already a big outcome. Like, Mamdani taking the New York City mayor is a huge outcome. I mean, why would Trump have spent so much time trying, and so, why would Trump have made so many specific threats to try to stop it if it wasn't a big deal, And he failed. He failed. Cuomo failed. All these Democrats failed. All these blue no matter who liars failed. That's why we're switching it up. It's Mamdani no matter who now. It's, you have to support Mamdani, or we just we don't care anything about what you say. It's like we're going to completely have, Mamdani's going to be the center, and then we're going to have everybody to the left of him. And then you guys can have everybody to the right of him. See what I'm talking about? So, like, we're flipping the whole thing. And, we should be denouncing the right and stuff to such a point that they're ashamed to ever come back. Seize all the companies that funded Trump knocking down the White House. Like, this is the way we do it. We take their company, we take Google, we take the executives of Google and said, you guys just funded a terrorist attack on the White House, you dumb fucks. You're going to jail the rest of your life. But we take their companies away. And then we take, personally, when we send their asses to jail, we take all their money. I mean, we wouldn't just leave the money sitting there. But yeah, take all their money and stuff. Take all their personal property, and then take their companies. Okay. So, River Ocean, who, just so you know, full disclosure, River Ocean joined YouTube 22 minutes ago. Wait, let's see. It's been a little while since then. River Ocean joined 40 minutes ago. His channel is 40 minutes old. 40 minutes. The channel is 40 minutes old. He's not someone who just discovered YouTube. He's someone who's been here before under a different name, and that account, I guess, got deleted because of the type of person he is. Or troll, whatever you want to call it. I don't know that you're a troll, but, like, that's what it's giving troll if you're like a teenager or something. It's giving troll. So, but anyway, that's, I get a lot of trolls in the channel, and we haven't actually had any lately. So I think it's crazy. That's one of the things the Mamdani effect did. Mamdani seems to have destroyed the trolls. Like, the troll farm seemed to have been shut down. They're like, okay, lights off. There's no more electricity for your laptops to do your trolling because Mamdani won. We're gonna fucking run for it, We're packing up and heading out. Mamdani won. Game's over, I like to think that's the reason, but it certainly has felt like that in my lives. And maybe it's just because, like, some decent people showed up, and that's all it ever took, is a few decent people leaving decent people comments, and then the trolls can't, like, I don't know, have their way. But it really does seem like they're gone. It seems like the trolls lost their means of support. I don't know. I'm probably being too hopeful. They just have... No, I don't know. There seems to be a connection. There hasn't been trolls since Mamdani won. Not really. There hasn't been nearly the trolls there used to be since Mamdani won. I really think there could be a connection. Anyway, if not, we should make that happen. We should make sure that more people win so that there are less trolls, to get that benefit from it as well. But there's lots of different benefits from it. Anyway, I might sing you guys another song, but we'll probably shut down the live pretty soon. Sorry I didn't remember more jokes. I only had that joke about the young Republicans in their 30s, their 1930s. Um, did I have any other jokes? Imagine losing your soul and citizenship over a fence fetish. Packers or Eagles? What are you talking about? Broncos. We already beat the Eagles, didn't we? I think we'll be beating the Packers later. Yeah, this is also the Bronco Obama cult. One of my side things is the Bronco Obama cult. I was in a witches meetup group, and one of the members of the witches meetup group really didn't like us because he was a Klansman, and we said he said that our group, because we started doing magic to make the Broncos win just for fun, and he said that our group was a Bronco Obama cult, and I was like, oh, I like that, the Bronco Obama cult. So I've done the Bronco Obama cult ever since. But I mean, of the two, Packers or Eagles, I don't know. I got some affinity for the Eagles, but the Packers are the only team that's owned by the fans. That's just cool. Like, I hate fucking Aaron Rodgers or whoever it was. I hate all those douchebags that they've had playing for them. But that's cool that the fans own them. Like, that's freaking cool. Like, you got to admit that's cool. And it's not their fault that what Aaron Rodgers turned into a anti-vaxxer or whatever it was. And it might not even been Aaron. I can't remember which one it was. I think it was him. Anyway. But yeah, anybody like that, Djokovic or whatever. Sorry. Djokovic is. What's that guy's name? That tennis guy. Anyway. We got love. I like the Packer colors. It's like Sprite or Mountain Dew or something. Carissa says the Packer colors are unappealing. Although orange and blue is kind of crazy, but our Broncos orange and blue is where it's at. And our Nuggets, this is a Nuggets jersey. Our Nuggets yellow and golden blue. Yellow and blue. Yeah, lots of uniforms are iconic. They were playing in their throwback Broncos jerseys today, and those are iconic. They look great. Um, yeah, I mean, I'm also a Georgia Bulldog, so like, I think you guys stole our G. I don't think we stole your G, but I think you stole our G. So it is iconic, but it's kind of our iconic. The Seahawks. So it was fun doing nails in those colors because those are like um, blue and green, right? Or was it always blue and green? Seahawks used to be what, like navy blue and white and green or something. Krista doesn't like sports. Okay, well, we're not going to bore you with sports talk. I'm not much into. I mean, I used to not like sports at all because I was super nerd as a kid. But then I was just like, oh, let me get into sports, and then they're pretty cool. Yeah, but the Packers stitch our uniforms in Wisconsin, unlike other teams. Somebody said that the Grateful Dead had tie-dye jerseys that the Nuggets could have worn for their Grateful Dead game. This is where I got the jersey from the other night. The Nuggets did a Grateful Dead game. And they could have worn these jerseys, but they chose not to or whatever. And they still won the game, so good for them. But I was like, what? No way. They had tie-dye jerseys. Because the Grateful Dead gave jerseys to the Lithuanian basketball team when the basketball team from Lithuania could not play in the Olympics. Like, they went to the Olympics, but then they weren't going to be allowed to play because they didn't have uniforms. So the Grateful Dead was like, we'll give you uniforms, and they gave them tie-dye uniforms. Like 80 something. I'll support by nail color. Nails are awesome now. So, all the rays pierce the clouds and flip the days, trap us like cats in a laser maze. The only way out is your gaze. All the beams crossing the sky and pouring dreams into the head of all the lonely streams, the only way out of these schemes. All the suns light up the bowls to make us one. We're all the stone I stumbled upon. The only way out is for fun. All the moons carve us up and leave too soon, buried under old paper cartoons. The only way out's on a loon. All the songs last all our lives and not too long, and leave us feeling like we can't do wrong. The only way out to get along. All the styles make us jump and run a while, or roll us under just like crocodiles. The only way out is to smile. All the clocks are gonna make us put on socks. We'll never get to be an autumn fox. The only way out's in a box. Yeah, I like blue and gold. I like the Nuggets colors, blue and gold. And then I like the Ukraine flag colors, blue and gold or blue and yellow. I guess blue and gold is a little different than blue and yellow. This is the Nuggets Grateful Dead Seal Your Face logo, Nugget style. Krissa, I want to see what you look like. What's your snap? River Ocean, who are you though? We want to hear who you used to be before you made this new account today. Who was your old account, River Ocean? Why is that? Why wouldn't you want us to know that? Who your old account is? River Ocean. Just like our alternative units. You want to do some magic? We're only live for a few more minutes. Oh, the unis. The unis. Sorry. What kind of magic would y'all like to do? I'm always for stuff that's like peace and truth and stuff. I made a video about Troll says, what happened, Rob Snyder? I can't exactly remember who Rob Snyder is. I feel like he's that. No, I can't remember. Troll. You look like you named yourself Troll. So I guess I shouldn't have asked what happened to the trolls, because then they showed up. This one joined 10 years ago. Wow. It's really something. It's really something. Somebody could be at least 10 years old. I'm just kidding. Probably like at least 15 years old. You can do it. That's Rob Snyder, right? You can do it. From Happy Gilmore or whatever. But River Ocean, you said, I'm not worried about you, dude. All I said was, who were you? You made an account 45 minutes ago. So who's your other account? Like, what are you doing here? You know what I'm saying? You definitely did not make an account 45 minutes ago and find my channel, my live stream by accident. You know what I'm saying? Like, that definitely didn't happen. That's not a thing that happens. You can do it. At least we found out who that was. Go see the Good Fortune movie. It's good. Good Fortune movie is good. Go see it. It's in theaters right now. Go see it at a matinee, so it's like $4 or $5. Or go see it whenever you can, because it's worth it, even if you pay like $15 for it. Go see Good Fortune. It's good. It's a good movie. You'll like it. Alright, we're going to shut down the live pretty soon. Thanks for being here. I mean, we'll go a few more minutes, I guess. Carissa. Everyone wants Carissa. Carissa's super cute. It makes sense. You can tell just like from her chat. So, well, damn. Yeah, because I never go live more than an hour. And even now it's been 55 minutes. It's natural to want attractive women. And you gotta, you gotta do what you can, I guess. But I think she has a boyfriend. Just to let you know. I think she's like monogamous and has a boyfriend. That y'all just had a moment. So thanks for being here. Thanks for talking to me. Get it out of your system. That is a good advice. Sex is good for people and it's good for ending fascism. I have a theory that openly gay sex can cure fascism because I'm afraid that secret gay sex makes people Nazis. Mike Johnson, Pete Hegseth, what's his name? Those dudes. So, anyway. But whatever good kind of sex you can have, it's good for you and the planet. And everybody. It's something we should all get behind. Why did you say Pound Town? I feel like I made a joke about Pound Town the other day. So I know you used to be, I know you were in this live under a different name. And so it's kind of like, why don't you just tell us what your last name was? What's so embarrassing about who you were yesterday that you don't want to tell us who it was? Anyway, we don't have much time left, but we'll let it be a mystery. We know you're working, building a mystery, holding on, holding it in. Yeah, you're working, building a mystery. Town, town. Okay, you guys are fun. I'm glad I went live today after all, because this was a fun live and a good conversation and everything. So, thank y'all for being here. And I think Carissa probably fell asleep anyway, which is a great idea. We should all follow Carissa's example and go to sleep and have sweet dreams and wake up refreshed for a wonderful day. I think I'll make a snappy new day. Such a good feeling, a very good feeling. The feeling you know that I'll be back when the day is new. And I'll have more ideas for you. And you'll have things you want to talk about. I will too. Yeah, automatic citizenship for everyone. ICE encounters. Open up the government. Let the premium skyrocket, but nobody pay them. Just cancel insurance entirely. Let it collapse in universal health care. Send all your medical bills to the White House and send Jasmine Crockett or AOC to the White House to pay them. Seize all the companies that funded Trump's attack on the White House and arrest their executives. All right. I got a girlfriend, Carissa. She went to sleep, but that doesn't mean hopefully she's still my girlfriend. We'll see what happens. We'll see what kind of dreams she has. Yeah, I'm the one who has I'm the most girlfriended one here because my girlfriend was just here like 5 minutes ago. Anyway, I think she fell asleep. But that doesn't mean we're not still together. All right. Thank y'all for being here. I gotta shut it down before it goes past an hour, but I'll see you guys later, or maybe I'll go again live, but I'm probably going to sleep. So y'all have sweet dreams.